أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم ألم نخلق الأولين ثم نتبعهم الآخرين كذلك نفعل بالمجرمين ويل يومئذ للمكذبين صدق الله العلي العظيم. Lecture number 18 for the ninth class, and today I am here for very precious information how the naming of the living things will take place. Namings are so important that when you will not name any individual, he will mind that why you are naming him. So naming and classification is so much important. How you will classify, how you will name the individuals, that is the most significant part of any science. So how you will name the plants, how you will name the animals, the part of the classification. Before that, I would like to tell you this slide, because you can be in touch with me by my contacts, by which you can discuss some questions, and you can contact me if you are feeling any if you have any question about the syllabus of the paper, upcoming paper of August, and if you want me to tell that how many questions will come, how many marks will be there, you can discuss here with me. But go back to the point. The classification, and the classification is the binomial nomenclature. Carolus Linnaeus told us the binomial nomenclature. I will move this up so that you will be able to see the binomial nomenclature. Significance I will tell you later on. The binomial nomenclature. Binomial nomenclature is the term used by Carolus Linnaeus, and they used the last two taxons, which were mostly important in the classification. Do you remember the taxons? Do you remember the taxa? Yes, of course. If you don't remember the taxa, I will repeat. The first taxon, the largest taxon, was the phylum. It goes to the next one was, how you will. That was the point I was telling you that you will forget, and I told you some key reminding information. You can make it yourself as well. For example, I told you PCO judge in one year was very famous in Pakistan. PCO judge, P mean phylum, class, C mean class, and the O mean order, then come the family, then come the genus, mean FG, federal government. You can use this word to understand this one. F mean family, G mean genus, and then the species. So what are the two last taxons? Yes, of course, you are right. The last two taxons are the genus and the species. These are the two last taxons. Why these taxons are important? Because animals and the plants are being named on the basis of last two taxons, species and the genus. What is the smallest taxon? Mean the lowest taxon. That is the species. What is the second last taxon, which is not much smaller, but it's upper level, mean that it is the second last taxons, we can say that is the genus. So genus and the species, Carolus Linnaeus confirmed, and they used the rule. They made a rule of the scientific naming of the plants and animals, because these species, these animals are so many in numbers. They are in millions, trillions. You are unable to identify by their shape. You have many shapes, types of even lions. You have many types of alga. Even one species has further much classification. You are unable to identify until, for example, I tell you that the binomial nomenclature name, biological name of the human body, Homo. Mean Homo is genus. To Homo genus mean many animals will be also in the part of the genus. When we become human being, when our name becomes Homo sapien. So whenever we become humans in the binomial nomenclature by name, when sapien, species will be used. So this species actually will differentiate with similar animals. Mean most of the animals will be genus will be same, but you will exactly pinpoint targeted animal only when you will use the species name. That wise there was need of the binomial nomenclature. This is lecture number 18 that is written here. Okay, we will go back because the point binomial nomenclature. Now I will tell you that any example of the binomial nomenclature I gave you, but I will tell you 2-3 more here. First of all, I would like to tell you the scientist name Carolus Linnaeus, Carolus, Carolus Linnaeus, he identified. So species name must be written in the small letter. This is the main rule of the binomial nomenclature I am telling you. 2 rules I will tell you which are very important. The first rule I have told you that last 2 taxons you will be used in making the binomial nomenclature. In naming animals and the plants you will use last 2 taxon mean genus and the species. Last 2 taxon you will use the genus, you will use the species, and species, the rule I am telling you. If you want to drink water you can. If you want to drink water you can, if you want to relax you can. Then I will tell you these 2 rules because these 2 rules are so much important. I want your complete attention because by this way you will be able to write animals and plants, what topic you want to discuss, which information you want to give. If you will write the wrong name of animal, the wrong name of the plants, the plant will say, why you named me wrong? He will mind. Human beings feel, so these are also living things. And your examiner will feel why he is not telling frog name Rana Tigrina. Oh, this is not Rana Saab. I am not talking about human name Rana Saab, Rana family. I am talking about the frog name Rana Tigrina is the scientific name, the biological name Rana Tigrina. If you say Rana Saab, if you will say Rana Saab to frog, the frog will mind. Frog will say, my complete name, why you are not naming my complete name is Rana Tigrina? You will say, no, genus name I am naming, so I am not naming genus. He will say, no, according to binomial nomenclature, you have to speak the species name as well. Means you have to speak the Tigrina as well. So until you will not say Rana Tigrina, that is not the true name of the frog. If you will name only Rana, even the human being, you will say Homo, Mr. Homo, the human being will mind because he will say, my human name is, biological name is the Homo sapien. So species name is very, very important. The species name is very important because species name is written later on, genus name is written earlier, and genus first letter is written in capital. Genus first alphabet is written in the capital letter. The species small letter, species first letter is written in small letter. So I will tell you once again, the genus first letter is written in capital letter. The example I will tell you, for example, Homo sapien, you are writing H will be in capital letter and S will be in the small letter. S will be in the small letter. Why small letter? Reason, because the sapien species first letter in the small letter sapien, and the genus first letter will be in the capital letter. I will tell you once again. I will give you another example by showing applying similar rules in the frog name. Rana capital R will be in the capital letter. First alphabet of the genus mean Rana will be in the capital letter, and the first letter of the species mean T of the T, Tigrina T. First letter of the species will be in the small letter. So Rana capital R and Tigrina small t. We had followed the rule. So binomial nomenclature, why there is a need? You are unable to identify. If you will say pyaz, onion, you will say pyaz. How you will be able to identify? Because there are in the Skardu you may be using any other term to onion. Of course, the shaljam is a vegetable. We are telling in different area in Punjabi. We are in Punjabi villages. Some people are telling tipper. Some people are telling shaljam. Some people, you may be telling some other thing. So it means that if 7 names of the one vegetable is there, how you will identify biologically? So biologically will converge all names into one name, and that will be easier for the people to understand all over the world. If we are telling here in Pakistan that human beings are Homo sapien, in America people are also telling humans are Homo sapien according to biologically or scientific naming. So that is easier for the scientists to apply, converge the knowledge in one. Otherwise the scientists are speaking different, they are naming different, they are written different names of onions and vegetables and the animals in the books. So how you will understand the scientists are talking about which living thing? So I was naming, I just want to show you one thing more, that is the Escherichia coli. Escherichia coli, because that is also a very important bacteria. It causes infection and it is useful also. It is very useful. Reason I tell you. My two sentences, of course you are thinking, because you are thinking, sir told this is a bacteria which is very harmful because it is causing disease. Several diseases are being caused by Escherichia coli. And second thing, sir is telling it is very useful. So how it is a over animal? It is a parasite. It is causing disease. How it is useful? Useful in the sense that you are unable to control bacteria and the virus until you will not research bacteria and the virus. Because if 9th class is a naughty class and doing some irrelevant things in front of teachers, the 9th class prefect will tell you some precious information, because that is the part of 9th class. 9th class student can tell that what is the problem in this class, which is the boy who is motivating us not to study, and we are not serious because of that. So this is clear that if you want to research one bacteria, if you want to investigate the bacteria, if you want to control the bacteria, if you want to give antibiotic to the bacteria, what you have to do, you have to investigate, you have to research that bacteria properly. And what you will do, you have to study the bacteria inside first of all to kill bacteria. So bacterial study will help you in killing of bacteria. Antibiotics will not be able to kill the bacteria until you will research the bacteria. You will make the antibiotic like the coronavirus. What you are doing currently, you are studying virus. When you will study morphologically, anatomically, internally the structure of the virus completely, then you will prepare a vaccine or medicine which will kill the virus. It's very difficult without studying the virus. So Escherichia coli made us a platform, gave us a platform. Which platform? That we are able to study bacteria. What is the thing in the bacteria? For example, if we say today that plasmid is present, we studied this bacteria because plasmid is doing, we are making insulin medicine by using the plasmid of the bacteria. What is the plasmid? Use less DNA in bacteria, which is not being used in causing infection, that is just useless, and we are using that DNA for our benefit. So Escherichia coli, bacteria name. Genus name, the point I just wanted to show here. Species name, do you know? See, of course you got the idea. Small letter, the species. If you will write small capital letter inverted form mean genus in small, species large, so I am telling in any paper this answer will be right, this answer will be wrong, and nobody will correct you. I will repeat my information. If you will not write the alphabets in a correct order, mean genus first letter will not be in a capital letter, species first letter will not be in the small letter, and if you will not use the binomial nomenclature rules, your name, even spellings are okay, alphabet small large is so important, your answer will be wrong. Therefore I am telling you this again and again. So capital E will be in the capital letter, mean capital E. C is the small letter. This is a genus and this is the species. You got the idea? Escherichia coli. What is Escherichia coli? This is the name of the bacteria. So what is the binomial nomenclature? What is the name of the scientist who identified, who made this classification? Carolus Linnaeus. Why the classification, why the naming of the animals and the plants were there? To identify them, to name them. Without naming universally all over the world, one name will be there, we will be able to research. For example, coronavirus in Australia has different name, alpha virus. Coronavirus has a different name in the America, beta virus. Coronavirus has different name in the Pakistan, gamma virus. How you will explain the coronavirus? No, name is common in China also corona, in Australia also corona, in America corona. Universal name is helping us to research the virus. Otherwise, we will be briefing each other. Sir, which type of the virus in Australia? So coronavirus, universal name help us to study easily about the living things. We go back to the name, some scientific names. Yes, these scientific names are the parts of your syllabus. One scientific name I told you, Rana tigrina. One is the human being, Homo sapien. Brassica plant, Brassica campestris. Now I'm telling onion, Allium cepa. I think I told Allium cepa. Genus name, species name, onion name, Allium cepa. This is the starfish. Starfish is a sea animal, invertebrate, without vertebral column. It is not the fish basically with the 5 limbs, and you will study starfish also in the senior sessions. Asterias rubens, you have to remember this because that is the part of the syllabus. Asterias A, look at the capital letter, first letter of the genus A, and the first letter of the species small. Rubens, R is in small. Similarly, crow name ji, crow scientific name, Corvus splendens. S is small letter and C is the capital letter, mean we are following the binomial nomenclature. Allium cepa, Brassica campestris, Homo sapien, human being name, frog, Rana tigrina, Asterias lubens, Corvus splendens. So these are the binomial nomenclature names in which genus and species names are included. So classification, scientific name of the frog, Rana tigrina. Scientific name of the onion, Allium cepa. Scientific name of the starfish, Asterias rubens. Corvus splendens. What is the scientific name of the Brassica plant, Brassica campestris? Scientific name of the rosa plant, Rosa indicta. Scientific name of the human being, Homo sapien. Scientific name of orchid plant, Bauhinia variegata. Will tell you also in the next sessions. Thank you very much.